Hello, I wanted to give a long-term review of my Rolex Submariner. This is a no date. I took possession of it in November of 2019, bought it new from an authorized dealer. I was on a waiting list for about a year to get it. First thing that happened, within a few months, the bezel stopped clicking, started going both directions. Shortly after that happened, the entire bezel assembly fell off. I snagged it on the inside of my pocket, sent it back to Rolex, expecting them to cover it under warranty. They did not. They charged me $350 to replace the little spring inside and put the bezel back on. That repair took them 3 to 4 months in 2020. So now, fast forward a couple of years, it's been on my wrist a total of 4 years now. Within 2 months of getting the watch back from having the bezel repaired, it was going back to this rotating both directions. But more concerning than that is the bracelet. If I look at original links that we removed when we fit it to my wrist, you can see the spacing and tightness of those compared to what it's like now. And this is the good side. If I switch over here to the other side, you can see this is about to fall apart. I stopped wearing this for fear of losing it. And sent it back to Rolex to have this repaired. Again, thinking it should be covered under warranty. It does have a 5-year warranty that covers the watch exclusive of non-metal bracelets. So when it says exclusive of non-metal bracelets, I would assume that the metal bracelet is included. However, the estimate to repair it is $2,373.20, and that is from Rolex. So that's the estimate, and that's my jeweler, Mayer's Jewelers. They've been pretty awful in this scenario as well, and Rolex World Service, Rolex USA. So don't expect them to give you any assistance there. Overall, I would not buy this watch again. I would consider it selling it, except it has some sentimental value because it was a gift from my wife to mark a certain occasion in our lives. So I'm not really in a position to sell it because I'd have to explain that to her. But to give you a comparison of how this particular watch is held up in the same environment, I'm going to show you 2 other watches. This is a Citizen watch. It's probably a $500 watch, worn in the same environment, approximately the same amount of time. You can see that this is perfectly fine. There's a little bit of wear, nothing extreme, serviceable. You could wear this and not be concerned. Again, this is the Luminox, that the bezel certainly works perfectly fine, does not go backwards, has a nice snap to it when you advance it. Both of these other watches were worn probably a bit longer than the Rolex was worn. The Rolex, after 4 years on the wrist, is coming apart and not safe to wear any longer for fear of losing it. So I'm going to have to service it, and in order to continue wearing it, it's just quite disappointing how this is held up, the lack of quality, the lack of service. All of it's just been a abysmal disappointment. So thank you for watching. If you're considering buying a Rolex, personally, I would reconsider that choice. And if you know somebody that is considering buying a Rolex, you might want to show them this video and have them reconsider the choice. Thank you.